First, I'd like to shout out Scorpio Guy for sending me this story. Yet again, John Schnatter is back in the news and he is attempting to try and right his wrongs, but I highly doubt that the people are going to fall for it. Now, I recently did a video talking about Chrisette Michele and her creating this song called Black Lives Matter after she pretty much shot and threw every black person, well, mostly her fan base anyway, under the bus when she decided to perform for 45 at his inauguration, despite many people telling her not to, from her friends, family, her fans, and other celebrities telling her not to do it, and she did it anyway, and everything literally backfired. Like, everything came crumbling down, and the best way she thought that she could get back into the good graces of the black community was by by creating this song. And black people, they weren't here for that either. So it was a lost cause. Like Chrisette Michele, it's pretty much a done deal for you. I think a lot of black people just done being fooled and taken advantage of by not only people outside of their community, but people within. From you, Steve Harvey, Tina Campbell, and so many of these other people who feel that if they kiss enough white ass, that they'll somehow make it to the promised land. Now, you're probably wondering why I compare what she did to what John Schnatter is doing. If y'all don't know, John Schnatter recently just said that, you know, he's trying to play that fence straddler, or he's trying to go back on what he said. Now, if y'all remember a couple weeks ago, it came out John Schnatter, the CEO of Papa John, said that he lost $70 billion from his net worth as far as Papa John's goes, because he has an $801 billion net worth. $70 billion is like a little drop in the bucket for him. I don't see that as a huge loss. He's just mad because it's knocking him down a few pegs where he ranks as far as the wealthiest CEOs. That's pretty much why he was really mad. And then he tried to blame it on the protests with the NFL and things of that nature. In other words, he's trying to blame black people for this. But he's not blaming his pizza for tasting the way that it is. Everyone is not really a big fan of Papa John's, and not everyone's a fan of John Schnatter. Now, John Schnatter, we all know, is a Republican, or as I call him, Rethuglican, and he also is a huge supporter of Donald Trump. And we know who else is a supporter of Donald Trump: those daggone Aryan Brotherhoods, neo-Nazis, and you know, other people like that. And then it also didn't help when he came out and said that, and then those same people who are racist and bigots decided to say, oh, we're going to, in so many words, endorse Papa John's. And that's when he was like, hold on, whoa, we need to re-strategize this entire thing. Then his whole marketing campaign, or whoever runs that, came out and pretty much had to say, well, we're not accepting or, you know, receptible so much of these bigots and these skinheads and whoever. But it was already pretty much too late, because see, John Schnatter, he has already spoken to them indirectly, saying things and echoing things that they love to hear. That's why they latched on to him, much like how they latched on to 45. Now he's come out and said, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead and read what he tweeted. It came out on November 14th. It says, we believe in the right to protest inequality and support the players' movement to create a new platform for change. We also believe together as Americans we should honor our anthem. There is a way to do both. We will work with the players and lead to find a positive way forward, open to ideas from all except neo-Nazis. And then he put F those guys. He put the emoji with the middle finger and put F those guys. Listen, it's a done deal for you too, John Schnatter, and to Papa John's. I can't remember the last time I ate Papa John's. The first time I think I ever had Papa John's, like ever in my life, I had gas really bad. And I remember it too. It was my cousin's birthday way back in the early 2000s. And we had Papa John's, and I had that damn garlic sauce, and that thing gave me the meanest gas attack. My aunt had to go to a nearby drugstore and get me some Pepto-Bismol to keep me from getting really sick. And from then, I've really never messed with Papa John's. That's the reason why. And a lot of people don't like the way that it tastes. And then their prices. I mean, you have Little Caesars, you have Pizza Hut, Domino's, you even have hole-in-the-wall places. Hell, you can go buy the ingredients and make your own pizza, and it'll still taste better than Papa John's. You notice that Pizza Hut, Domino's, and Little Caesars aren't complaining about them losing any funds from these protests. So it's not the protest, John Schnatter. It's your so-called best ingredients or better ingredients in your so-called better pizza. Which should be changed to shitty ingredients in shitty pizza. Because that's exactly what it is. Now, maybe if I wanted to build a house with it, then I might have some use for it. But other than that, no. But this is exactly what he deserves. He's trying to play damage control right now. And it's not working in his favor at all. At all. He put his foot and that nasty pizza in his mouth. And what he regurgitated out is some bullshit. And that's exactly what he's receiving back. Is some bullshit. I feel nothing. I mean, the guy is extremely wealthy. It's not like he's going to be broke tomorrow. His fortune is already laid out. His kids and grandkids and everything, he has generational wealth. Him losing $70 billion is not going to hurt him. However, his statement will. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you check out the links to my Patreon, email, and PayPal in the description. Have your notifications turned on.